A lot of people think to gain respect, they have to be rich, they have to be macho, and they have to be aggressive, or they have to command that respect. They have to beat that respect out of people. That's not the way it works. If you really want respect, you have to start by respecting yourself. It always starts with the self, guys. Listen, how do you want people to respect you when you don't respect yourself? Because people are able to see, people can see, people observe. People pay attention to details, whether you like it or not. So the way you move alone, your aura, can command respect. But if you don't respect yourself, why would someone respect you? So always remember, guys, it starts with the self, not other people. Don't focus on other people or what you want from other people. You got to start with what you want from yourself. So if you want people to respect you, start by respecting yourself. So in this video, I'm going to share 11 tools you need to master to gain respect, guys. They're not really tools, but things that you can practice. If you don't practice them, you're not going to be able to see what I'm talking about, guys. There are things that, to be quite honest with you, if you don't take action, if you don't take the time to practice them, you're not going to see the results. You're going to just think, okay, this guy just talking. That's it. But I really recommend that you should just go for it. Try them. Okay? So I'm going to go with number 1. Identify your weakness. We all know our strength. And we always want to run away from our weakness. But facing our weakness and work on our weakness is very important. So start by working on your weakness, man. Identify it. For example, learn to admit when you're wrong. It's the most difficulties people usually face. They're afraid to admit when they're wrong. Pull back a little bit. I always talk about, sometimes you have to distance yourself from yourself, to observe, to ask yourself questions, for you to identify certain things about yourself. So if you're able to see a weakness, go hard, go berserk on your weakness, man. Because by working on them, you will see a different side of you, But if you stay on your strength all the time, nothing new. It's just, okay, you're good at something. But if you're able to face your weakness, you will see a side of yourself that you couldn't even imagine. So think about it for a second, okay? So we're going to go with number 2, body language. The way you carry your body speaks volume. Guys, we already know body language is important. So how do you go about it? How do you get that firm, confident body language? Start by hitting the gym. The gym, some sort of physical activity will help you structure your body the way you would like to see yourself. So if your body is well structured, you look strong, you look like you take care of yourself. That's respect. You respect yourself. You eat good. You take good care of your body. You take good care of your health. It's called respect. You respecting yourself. Think about it for a second. When you pour alcohol down your system, when you pour any sort of stimulant down your system, it shows lack of respect. You don't respect yourself. You don't respect your body. Your body carry you from A to Z, from A to B. Man, without it, you cannot move. You cannot go anywhere. You cannot do anything. You cannot grab things. You cannot walk down the street. First of all, think about it for a second, right? You can't walk down the street to go grab something, to go buy something. Do you see how important your body actually is? So the way you carry it, the way you're walking around with it, because you're using your mind, right? The way you're walking around with it, people will be able to see if you have a strong mind. Think about it for a second, guys. I really want you to go deep down into your mind and ask yourself questions. How would I survive without my body? Okay? So work on your body, go to the gym, and eat good food. And take care of your mind at the same time. All right? So number 3, words. Words, man, listen. Extremely, extremely important. I look at words as like a weapon. a tool to get someone to say yes. Why do you think marketing, they use words a lot? Because when you think about it, words are like pictures in our mind. They're like our memory. You're able to understand me because you understand the words coming out of my mouth. If you didn't understand the words, you would be blank. You would be like, okay, what is he talking about? I cannot understand it. See, understand, which means you cannot create a picture in your head. You cannot create a pattern in your head. So if I'm able to say a word like color blue, color red, elephant, tiger, lion, and you able to, every time I say a single word, automatically a picture in your head. So do you see how powerful words actually are? So having a lot of words in your head means you have a lot of pictures, a lot of tools, a lot of swords that you could use to get someone engaged in a conversation. It shows that, yo, I have things in my head. It's called respect. Automatically, whoever's in the front of you gonna give you that mad respect. That's how you gain respect, guys. So read. Don't just focus on just things that won't help you grow, that won't help you become the best version of yourself. Start reading, man. You don't have to be the best reader. No one care about that. At the end of the day, you aiming for information. You're aiming for words. You want to add things into your mind. The more words, the more pictures, the more things you have into your head, listen, the more you will be able to do. It's going to be like keys just opening doors after doors. Man, insane. So start with that. All right, guys. Number 4, eye contact. I want you to imagine something. You watching this video and my head sideways, and I'm saying, you know, eye contact is very important because when you initiate that eye contact, that it shows confidence, then it shows engagement. That's the reason I would highly recommend you initiate that eye contact. Does that make sense to you? How do you feel? You feel like, yo, this guy not even looking at the camera. Like, what is he talking about? It doesn't make sense because you need that eye contact. You need that connection. You need that energy. So it's the reason I'm saying eye contact is very important. It felt uncomfortable watching someone, you know, their head sideways and they're afraid to look at the camera. Man, it shows you how important eye contact actually is. And think about it. Not anyone can sit in the front of the camera to just speak. It's not that easy. If you watch my first YouTube video, I couldn't speak properly because I was nervous. Anxiety kicked in my system really quick because of me looking at the camera. So think about if you're in the front of someone, a stranger, someone you barely know like that. It could be a woman. It could be anybody. It doesn't matter. As long as it's a human being, it's going to feel uncomfortable at first. But if you practice it, you will become better. Now, there's a big difference between staring at someone and initiating eye contact because you can't just, looking at someone, not even blinking, not even like breaking it a little bit. It's going to be uncomfortable and weird. It's the flow. Learn to flow, guys. Build that connection. Don't just turn your head just like that. Show that person that you're engaging in the conversation. You are alert. You're paying attention. You're concentrating. To do that, you got to initiate that eye contact. So eye contact, extremely, extremely important. I would highly recommend you watch my video about eye contact because I put a lot of details into it for you to understand how powerful it actually is. Okay? So number 5. Number 5, mirror effect. Mirror effect work different ways. So if you're having a conversation, you can subtly mimic the person's gesture to show that connection, that's to show that synchronization. But you don't have to do it boldly. Every time someone, like, let's say, does something, you just go right away and start doing it too. No, it wouldn't work. You have to be smooth with it. By doing it, you're mirroring the person, it's going to show that connection. And another way to show that mirror effect is by mimicking the person's tone of voice. Let's say someone you're having a conversation with having that aggressive tone of voice, like, yo, dad, oh, you gonna do this? Oh, okay. No. Then you doing the same thing. It would be weird now. But what I'm saying, being on the same level of the tone of voice will show a connection. Now, let's say you want someone to get on your level, get on that person's level to get that connection. And after that, you raise your level and make them come to your level. Very important to understand and require a lot of practice, guys. Like I said, practice makes perfect. Number 6, focus. Concentration is key. If you not able to concentrate, your mind going all over the place, the person not going to be able to feel the concentration, and the person not going to be able to feel the connection. So able to focus is very important, guys. So let me tell you, how do you focus? You focus by having some sort of plan in mind. Okay, where do you want this conversation to go? What do you want to know from that person? By asking yourself question, by having some sort of goal, that it's going to automatically make you concentrate because you're curious. You want to know. So therefore, you're going to ask simple questions. You're going to want to know this. You're going to want to know that. Let's say someone telling you about something that they experience. You can ask them, how did this happen? When did this happen? Oh, really? So did that person, you ask in detail, it basically showing engagement. And if the person telling you and you able to repeat the same thing back, oh man, game over. They're going to feel like, yo, this guy is a great listener. He's actually engaged. He's focused. And not only that, by repeating something back the person said, it's going to show that you're looking for clarification. You're looking for more understanding. And you're going to see people respect stuff like that, man, for real. Real talk. People respect stuff like that, man. And I think there are things that we should learn from our school, but our school system, they do not give us those tools to just go and survive. They don't give it to us. I didn't know this shit back then. I thought like, okay, you just let anything out. It is what it is. I didn't know that. I truly didn't. So the tools I'm giving you guys, they are tools that if you're not used to them, if you didn't get them from your school, from your parents, it's going to feel extremely, extremely uncomfortable, super uncomfortable. And it's where we reach number 7, flexibility. You have to be flexible. You have to challenge your routine. You have to challenge your habits sometimes. Let's say you do something every day, like you walk certain ways every single day. Try to go the other way to show that, like, yo, I'm in control of myself. I'll tell you something. Truthfully, sometimes I'll be like, yo, my mind telling me like, yo, eat that slice of pizza, man. Get the slice, man. It's gonna taste good. It looks so juicy. It looks so cheesy. I won't do it. I won't do it to show my mind that, yo, look, to show myself that I'm in control, to show my cravings that I'm in control. Don't ever act on emotion just because you can feel it. Sometimes you have to just pull back and analyze the craving, the sensation. Then I guarantee you will become more flexible very easily. Different perspective. Try different perspectives. Some people, especially if you're in a group setting, some people are gonna come up with different ideas and stuff. Yo, try their ideas. Don't think because the idea that you have, it's in your mind and it feels concrete, it feels so vivid, means that it actually right or perfect. Yo, try different ideas. You have to be flexible. Put it like that. With that type of mindset, flexibility will come with ease. Very, very easy. Okay? We're going to go to number 8, guys. Courage. Facing your fears and challenges will help you in the long run, man. Yo, listen. Life, you will face obstacles. A lot of obstacles, a lot of challenges. If you run away, they're going to run right behind you. But if you face them, not only you will become more mentally stronger, you're going to feel extremely good about yourself. And people, man, let me tell you, man, people, they observe things. They pay attention to things, to details, especially when it comes to other people, because they can't see themselves. You can't see yourself. I'm looking at the camera right now, but realistically, I cannot see myself if I don't have the camera, or if I'm not looking at the monitor thing. I cannot see myself, but other people can see me. You see? So becoming courageous and facing your fears. If people see that you're capable of facing your fears, they're going to put respect on your name automatically. Okay, guys? So number 9, resilience. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to face a lot of obstacles, but are you able to bounce back? Bouncing back, guys, very important. Do not stay down, because let me tell you, life going to hit you with some freaking heavy blow. If you decide to stay down, not only you don't respect yourself, you don't respect your mind, you don't respect your capabilities, you don't respect your ancestors, you don't respect nothing. So it's the reason you should always bounce back. Do not stay down. Yo, that right there will show confidence, guaranteed. You know, life, it's a ball of mistakes, I think. We make mistakes all the time, and that's how we learn. Since we're babies, we're trying to walk, we fall, we stumble, but the mindset, the will, the why, we need to walk, just push us to face our mistakes, and we bounce back until we get the picture, okay? So that's the way you have to look at it, man. Don't stay down. Bounce back, all right? So we're going to go to number 10. Think ahead. Think ahead. Use your past to learn, of course. But always think ahead. Be in the present. But think ahead, guys. It's what makes us human. You know, other animals, they cannot think ahead. That's, it's not strange, but they can't think far into their future, but we can. So use that gift. Use that gift for you to become the best version of yourself. Use that gift to create a goal, a long-term goal. Very important, guys. So we're going to go down to the last one, number 11. Strategic action means you have to plan. You have to plan. Planning is key. You don't just go to something without planning, because your mind will be all over the place and your mind will be confused and your mind not going to have a why. They taking some sort, your mind not going to have a why. It's taking some sort of action. It's not going to feel strong. It's not going to feel motivated. Nothing. Because there's no reason. But if you give your mind a reason, and there's a plan, there's a map, executing will be extremely easy. Very, very easy. Because it's called strategic action. Strategies. Okay? So, guys, if you want that respect, at least practice 2 of them. Practice 2. You don't have to go through all 11, because I understand it could be extremely challenging. But at least 2 or 3 of them, you'll see people are going to look at you different, man. People are going to look at you with more respect. People are going to want to engage with you. just because you respect yourself. So that's how it works. What do we do here, guys? We learn, we push, and we grow to become the best version of ourselves. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button for more great content. If you have anything to say, let it out in the comment section. See you next time. Ciao.